Good morning, lovely people. How are we doing this morning? Good morning, lovely people. Good to have you here. Let me just press a couple of buttons. Good morning, Hagar. Good to have you here, sister. Who else we got? We got a Hagar. We got a couple more people. Come and say hi. Let us know where you're from. Time to light a candle. Time to drink some coffee. Coffee's okay. It's the same vibration as chacruna. Because chacruna is from the coffee family. How you doing, Hagar? Good to have you here, sister. For any of you else that are coming online, please write down where you're from. Come and say hi, welcome, come and take a seat. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. And today I got some more announcements. Woo! So I'll take you through those in a few minutes. Hey, Stevie, how you doing, brother? Good to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. What are you saying? Hey, Matt, good morning, lovely people. Maria in Liverpool. Maria. Good to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Happy days, Sunday morning. Never felt so good. And normally, like by this time, I've been in ceremony with spirit, and I'm like slowly coming back to the land of the physical. But today, actually, yesterday I wasn't in ceremony for a change, which was really interesting. But I did have a really busy and lovely day yesterday with my wife Soraya, and we've been working on a project. I've been working on a couple of projects I want to let you know about in a little while, but we'll just wait for a few more people to come on board and then we'll get going. And that reminds me, I gotta get my little watch. My watch, so I don't carry on talking too much. There we go. Hey Shay, good morning. Good to have you here, Shay. Thank you for tuning in. You know, I'm going to bring this camera a bit more forward. I just got that feeling. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. I think that's gonna be better. Hey, that's better. You can actually see my face now. Hey, I gotta stop doing that. Anita, hey, good to have you here again. Anita, all the way from Netherlands. Thank you for tuning in, sister. I really appreciate it. Leanne all the way from Zimbabwe. How you doing? Good to have you here, sister. Good to have you live today, because I really thought about you the last drumming meditation we did, because I really felt that you would feel that one. So I'm glad you're tuning in for this one. Kala, hey, we got Kala from Zimbabwe. Good to have you here, sister. Really good to have you here. Who else? Pierre all the way from France. Good to have you here, brother. Is Rakia with you? Let me know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get on with it now. First of all, there's kind of three things I really want to kind of talk to you guys about. Um, the first one is we've been working on a few projects in the background. One I talked about last week, which is a Facebook page called Spirit. That's coming out this coming week. So I'm working on that today and tomorrow, hopefully, and then I'm gonna invite you all to this Facebook page called Spirit. Going to update the website and incorporate that into the website as well. But Spirit is about a spiritual way forward, because right now things are, I think, for a lot of people up in the air, a lot of uncertainty. And then it's like everyone's telling you, yeah, peace, light and love, and just, don't let the outwardly affect you, and that's all cool. And I understand that, but when it's on a daily basis and with a big grey cloud of this uncertainty that's just accumulating at the moment, how are we going to really practically tackle that in a very spiritual way, in a way that in a physical and spiritual way? How do we combine the two and move forward? And that's what Spirit talks about. So I know we're doing messages from medicine. These are the fundamental principles of spirituality. But then I also felt there's a need to understand a spiritual and physical way forward. And that's going to come with a lot of searching and understanding inside. And there's going to be a series of videos I do for that, maybe one a month, or as the situation changes. In the outside world, it's going to be in relation and response to that. So we'll see how that goes. So that's one thing I'm working on. That's going to come out next week, and it's going to be quite powerful. The things that are said and the things that are discussed are quite powerful in there. And I've really tried not to go into the political side of stuff that's happening. It's not about that. It's about a real spiritual way forward, in a way that we can really at all times be able to look in the mirror and be happy about where we are, what we're doing, and walking forward. So that's one. The second thing is, I want to introduce you to a new online shopping page called Etsy. And we got a Sumac Healing page on Etsy. I just set that up this week, and we got lots of really beautiful things on there. Some jewelry, some wands with crystals on the end and stuff like that. Some pipes, ceremonial pipes. Some real wonderful, amazing stuff that I can't always bring with me, or us bring with us when we come to the retreats around the world, because sometimes this stuff is too long or too fragile, and I don't want to get it broken. So a lot of this stuff I have here, and I'm like, I gotta share this. So we got a new shopping channel called Sumac Healing on Etsy. There's some really wonderful, funky stuff on there. And I had this, I just wanted to show you. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? This is a ceremonial pipe. I know it looks a bit funky. It's but it's not a. It's not like a bad gargoyle thing. It's like this is like a spirit, like a tree spirit, or a connection spirit, or similar to like a tobacco spirit. But the really beautiful thing is you've got these really beautiful colored fabrics on there. And this is a calf bone pipe, and this is made in Peru by artisans that we support there. This is their livelihood as well. So so I've got really wonderful, funky things like this that we're going to have on there. So that's a little ceremonial tobacco pipe. It's really cool, and I've got lots of different things like that. I've got some feather ones as well we're gonna have on there, some really funky pieces of stuff, and also gonna have some pieces of jewelry from mine and Sarai's personal collection as well. Things like this, like this ring. This ring is so cool, and it's silver, and it's like really like it's like a claw. So we're gonna have funky stuff like that on there, not just kind of the normal kind of, oh, here's some tarot cards or stuff like that, but really funky, interesting stuff. So I'm kind of working on that. I'm trying to take some really good pictures of that stuff so it looks kind of sexy. Yeah, I said it. So that's the second thing. And the third thing is, obviously we're not working at the moment, and I do this because I really feel for people to connect. So if you feel these drumming meditations benefit you, please do support us by donating whatever you feel. You know, that can be like $1 to whatever you want. But there's a donate page, so if you feel free to donate. If you resonate with this drumming, if you resonate with the work we do, it's not obligatory or necessary, but if you feel, then it's always really appreciated. So there's the three things. Are we ready to drum, guys? Yeah? No, not yet. We gotta do our cards. Yeah. Happy days. And I got 3 new cards for you. Here, well, not 3 new cards. I've got 2 new ones, and I've got the Universe Has Your Back, which we'll finish with again today, because I love those, and you know I love those because I use those every week. So who else we got on board? We got Pierre. Pierre, just you, Pierre. Rekia's still sleeping, bless her. Rekia and Pierre are fasting at the moment for 30 days of Ramadan, and they cook just the most amazing food every evening, and then they send me photos like falafel. Oh, fresh falafel, wow. Hot, fresh falafel, there's something about that. In bread with some tahini and some gherkins and some sliced tomatoes and some sumac, and you roll that up, and wow. Who else? Asari, good morning Asari, aho, good to have you here, brother. Jeanette all the way from Sweden. Hey Jeanette, really good to have you here, sister. Anita, we got Audrey all the way from London. How you doing, Audrey? How was yesterday, Audrey? Because I understand you went for a little picnic in the park. So be good to hear about that. Maybe off here, and you can just message me later, or you can just post it on here. Julie Fletcher, how you doing, Julie? Really good to have you here, sister. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, lovely people, it's coming up to 1:15, so let's get to this. So we're gonna do some tarot cards first. We got angel cards. Now, I haven't used these before. The original angel cards by Kathy Tyler and Joy Drake. Here we go, guys. You see that? You see that? Now check this out. Check this out. Hold on. Watch this. Yes, they're really tiny. And they come in a little, like you needed them to come in another box. Look at this. They come in a little box. The little cards come in a little box. Isn't that cute? Angel cards. Angel cards. Okay, so, and these are like this. And they're really beautiful. They're like that. And on the other side, they got just one message, like faith. It's really cool, huh? So, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give these, as best I can, a little mixeroo in a minute. We're gonna get those ready here. We're gonna put those here. And then we got, these are illustrated by Jenna Della Grottaglia, Alberto Villoldo, Colette Baron Reed, and Marcela Lobos. Why? Because they're really out there, amazing oracle cards. They're called Mystical Shaman Oracle cards. Mystical Shaman. And just so you guys know as well, on that Etsy page, there's going to be services like tarot card reading. So if you want to have a personal card reading with either me or Soraya, we can do that kind of one-to-one and live on a video for you. Wherever you are in the world, at whatever time might be good for you. We're going to be doing a tarot card reading as well, so you'll get like an hour session. It's going to be about $50 or €50 for an hour tarot card reading, something like that. So I'm going to be posting that as well. So if any of you want a personal card reading, that's going to be available as well. So here we go. You get a really nice book with these mystical shaman oracle cards. It's a really beautiful box, by the way. Look, got a green ribbon to pull them out so you don't mash up the box. It's a really, and it's got a magnetic closure on there. It's a really sturdy box, a really beautiful set of cards. Here we go. And then that's all in a box. And you open that up, and that's got a green ribbon as well. And we're going to pull that. Here we go. And here's your cards. That's the back. Have a look. They're really amazing. And then that's the front. They're really beautiful cards. Very, very mystical, you know. So here we go. So we got the mystical shaman cards. And then we got Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. Gabriella. Here we go. So we're going to get those ready. And you know these, you've seen these before. And they look like that. So here we go, guys. Without further ado, let's do this. Okay. And today we're going to be drumming with not Thomas, but Jeffrey. Here we go. He's my calf skin drum from Indonesia. That's cool, huh? Today with him we're gonna fly, because I had a real message and clarity of we were with the ocean last week. So this week we're gonna fly like the wind, and let that lead us and take us where it needs to. It's gonna be really beautiful. Hey Romeo, good to have you here. Thank you for tuning in, brother. It's nice to have new faces. So here we go, guys. Let's start with the angel cards. Ooh, they're really tricky to shuffle because they're so small. Such a big box and so small cards. Okay, guys, pick a card, pick a card. That one. Okay, we'll pick that one. Okay. And I'm going to set this card down here. And then, ready? Okay, and then we got the mystical shaman oracle cards. I gotta just keep these. I got loads of cards. We could just keep doing this every weekend. I got so many different cards. And if you come on for a one-to-one card reading session, then obviously, you know, I'll put all the cards out. I'll feel which ones are for you. And then you can pick which ones you want as well. So it's not like I'll just work off a particular deck. It's going to be what you feel, you know. And we can always confirm any of those messages with another set of cards, that sort of thing. Okay, guys, pick a card, pick a card. That one. Okay, that one. Let's pick that one. I'm going to put that down here. And let's pick the Universe Has Your Back. Are you ready? pick a card. That one. Okay, that one. Okay. So this one we're not going to know till the end. And we start with the angel card. Oh, wow. This is nice. Inspiration. There you go, guys. Inspiration. And it's a lady with a little... she's got a little stand with a canvas on there, a tripod stand, and she's painting. In the understanding of inspiration, in the understanding of creativity, but also really understanding a bit more than that, because if you look at this card, you see she's painting, but it's what she's painting. She's painting nature. She's painting the hills and the mountains in front of her with the sun rising. You see the sun there? It's really beautiful. And so it's understanding inspiration really comes from how you decide to see the world, how you decide to allow everything around you to really come home, to really feel the magic of this planet, to allow the creativity and the absolute perfection of nature, of the sun, of the elements around you to really come in you. And when you do, then it's an understanding of the creativity of consciousness, of those elements in the way that they are. When you see a river running, when you see the sun come up, when you see flowers open in sunlight, you start to understand the magic of this planet that we live on, and that's going to inspire you. So to understand that your creativity and inspiration, a good place to be is with nature. When you're in nature and you start seeing the perfection of everything just the way it is, the natural order of things just the way it is, it starts to really set into you. And when things like this start to set into you, they start to create, and what it's creating is a magic, a light, a love inside you. And when you start to really harness that energy and start to understand it and allow it through you, then you start to really, that's where creating things from love comes from. And that's a really good way to inspire yourself. So inspiration. That's a really beautiful card. And we're going to go into the Mystical Shaman Oracle card. Wow. Okay, so we got the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker. This is a really interesting card, because if you look at this, there's the what I see as a lady dancing, but behind her is the moon, and she's got wings of the angel, but they're almost like in a shadow form behind her. And the understanding of this card, the Rainmaker, is to understand is really to understand, when we understand inspiration, like we were talking about allowing ourselves to be in the natural order of everything. When we go outside and we spend that time with nature, we start to let that really set inside us, the perfection and the creation and the magic of that creation, and we allow that to set inside us as we start to realize our place in all of it. It's to really understand in that same concept and understanding that when you have a rain dance, when you dance and sing for the rain, it's when you're truly connected to that which you came from, then you possess the capacity to not to will, nature in your favor, but to understand that as much as the birds set the vibration and the tone in the air in the morning when they sing, you can also set the vibration and tone of what you want to manifest around you. And that's the understanding of the Rainmaker. To understand that you have the possibility and the capacity to create around you through consciousness and through everything that you're connected to. Your future, your what you want in the future is available to you to create. And it's as simple as understanding how to sing a song. And when you really understand in shamanism that when you sing a song it's vibration, then you start to understand your relationship with consciousness and your ability to create within consciousness, just like the Rainmaker. To understand you are the angel. The understanding of the angel in this aspect is to understand you are from the creation of God. You are God. In that way you can create. You have the opportunity to create. And in that way then we got to understand where we're going to create from. And a good place to create from is consciousness. When we see the magic of consciousness, we want to make sure that we create the same way in the natural order of things. We don't will consciousness to create things in a way that's not in the natural order of things. So that's the understanding of the Rainmaker. I hope that makes sense for you. I hope you really feel that card. So we got an inspiration and the Rainmaker. And I'll put these in the post later on. And then we got this one. I won't look at it, but it's the Universe Has Your Back. And we'll do that later. Okay. Happy days. Who else we got on board? We got a few more people. We got Helen all the way from Norway. Good to have you here, Helen. Woo! Okay, guys. Have a little sip of water. We're going to get going. Okay, my lovelies, here we go. We're gonna take, today we're gonna fly like the wind, as she said to me. And I got a really beautiful place to start with this. And so, so guys, have a little sip of water, make yourself comfortable, sit, either sit or lie down for this, but just before you lay down, if you're going to lay down, we're going to do some just breathing. So just sit up for a second, keep your spine straight, close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 breaths. Long breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth, and we're going to allow our shoulders to drop each time we exhale, okay? So close your eyes, deep breath in through your nose, and out. And shake out your arms, shake out your elbows, shake out your wrists and your fingers. And another deep breath in through your nose. And out. And shake it out. Shake out those Sunday morning blues. And another deep breath in through your nose. And there we go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And with your finger, it's a really good time to draw a circle around your yoga mat or where you're sitting to say, this is my safe space. This is the space, and put your hand to your chest, to your heart. And a good time to say, this space I create for me, for my learning, for my understanding, for my connection. In that way, I honor consciousness that she gives me this time and this space. I honor myself for giving myself this time and this space, for this journey, for this reflection, for this time. Ahom Takyo Oyasin. Amen. And when you're ready, you can lay down, you can make yourself really comfortable, and we'll start this drum journey. going to start with some heart breathing. I'm going to get you to breathe in through your nose, really gently. Don't suck the air, just let it come really gently. And you're going to breathe in for 7 seconds, in through your nose, through your lungs to your heart. Hold for 1 second and out through your mouth. Don't push your breath, just really gently. Hold for 1 second and in through your nose, through your lungs into your heart. Hold for 1 second and out through your mouth. We're going to take long, deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. And you don't have to keep count of the seconds. You just have to know that you're keeping long, deep breaths. Let all your attention just come to your breath for a moment. We're going to take a journey now. We're going to find our feet standing on some really beautiful, fresh grass. Maybe there's some earth, maybe there's even some moss. We're standing near some rocks, but when we look out around us, we see some really beautiful trees. We find ourselves in a really beautiful forest with some really tall trees around us. Time to take a nice long deep breath. Smell that fresh grass. Smell the scent of those trees. Smell the scent of the forest. See the way the sun rays come through the trees and their branches onto your skin. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. And as we start to look up, start to see the blue in the sky. With all these beautiful tall trees around, we feel safe and secure. We feel ready. We feel connected to consciousness as we stand within her heart. Start to feel, with every gentle breath you take, start to feel your feet becoming so light that your feet, that you start to float gently off Mother Earth, off the ground, as you gently start to rise. You rise. Looking at every single branch, seeing this gentle sun and her rays. The rays of Father Sun following you as you rise through the trees. Now you find yourself at the top of the trees, in that blue sky that you were looking at from the ground. And you can look down, see how far you've traveled, see the way the trees support you. See the way Father Sun is guiding you. Smell the trees in the air, the beautiful sweet scent of those trees. Allow the wind to cover you. Around you. Allow the wind to carry you. Allow the wind to carry you as you start to journey. Father Sun is there beaming his light, his healing light upon your body. You feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You feel the wind wrap herself around you. We see the birds in the sky flying. Maybe we see the eagle. Maybe we see the condor. Maybe we see doves. Maybe we feel those wings on our back. It's time to fly. conscious of your breath. Time to start to become conscious of your slow, deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. As you start to realize it's time for this journey to start to come to an end. It's time to find ourselves. Time to find ourselves back at the very top are those beautiful treetops. To feel the way the wind wraps herself around us, to know and to realize that with every breath there's a part of her mystery inside us and a part of ours with her. Time to feel the gentle warmth of the sun on your skin. Smell the scent of those beautiful trees once again. Allow this energy, this connection to hold you as you start your descent, as you start to slowly come back, to allow yourself through the trees back onto the grass, onto the earth. Feel your feet touch the earth. Feel the gentleness of Mother Nature under your feet. Time to take a deep breath in. Smell the scent of those trees. To know that this place always exists. To know this place is a place of creation. It's a place of connection. It's a place of reconciliation. To understand the natural order of things, to understand yourself within it. It will always give you this. Allow yourself to take another deep breath in through your nose. Gently, gently, gently. And out through your mouth. To give yourself gratitude for allowing yourself this place of creation, this place of reconciliation. To give gratitude to the elements, to consciousness for allowing you this moment for this journey, for this new understanding, for this healing, for this reconciliation, for this feeling. Time to honor this space around you, to say thank you for this space and this time, to consciousness, to honor consciousness this way with gratitude, to honor yourself this way with gratitude for allowing yourself this time in this space. With another deep breath, allow yourself back into your body. Start to feel your neck, your spine, your rib cage, your shoulders, your elbows, your fingers, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your toes. Start to allow yourself back into your body. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Allow yourself to come back to this space, to say thank you to Mother Nature, to the wind, to Father, Sun, Mother Moon, to the water, to the fire, to say thank you for giving me this time, this space, for this journey, for this healing. Aho Metta Kyo Ayasin. Remember your angel card, inspiration. Maybe it's time this week to start to create from this place, to allow Mother Nature to show you the way she creates, the way she inspires every single flower to bud and open. To remember your connection and your will of energy, to allow that to be gentle, to dance and to sing in the vibration of consciousness as the Rainmaker. And the universe has got your back card. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you resonate with this, remember there's a donate button if you feel. Remember there's an Etsy shopping page. And this week we're going to go live with a new Facebook page called Spirit. Thank you all for tuning in. Really good to have you here. Aho Metta Kyo Ayasin. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you next week.